For the calculations portion of the test, we're going to go use the heart rate max of the 208 minus the 0.7 times the age of our individual. And from this age predicted heart rate max, we're going to find her 85% heart rate max from the age predicted equation. And then from that, we're going to use the little marker of 110 beats per minute and her 85% heart rate max. And we're going to try to stay in that range. If she surpasses the 85% heart rate max, we would cease the test as a whole and make sure that she brings it back down through a recovery stage. Now that she's done with her warm-up, I would actually start off with going through the exercise, but first I'm just going to go over protocol, what she's all going to do. So for this protocol, she's going to do three-minute stages, and she's going to go through 2 stages after warm-up, and then finally a 4-minute recovery. If she goes through the 4-minute recovery, or she could do her heart rate would be below 120 beats per minute, and then we would cease recovery, and then she would be fine. So for the 2 stages, I'm going to get RPE twice, blood pressure twice, and heart rate 6 times, along with getting it from a palpation and also from your heart rate monitor that you have on your wrist. The first 3 little markers when I get from your heart rate, you're going to be at 0.5 kilograms of workload. This will be for the first stage, and then for the second stage, we'll increase the resistance on the bike to 1 kilogram of resistance. And then for recovery, the recovery would be 0.5 resistance. So pretty much a decrease back to what stage 1 would be. All right, ready? Yeah. So you can begin now. So now that she began, for the first 45 seconds, I'm basically just looking for her, just watching any signs or symptoms like dyspnea or just overexertion on her body right now, and just talking with her, making sure she's okay and that she's having a good time just on the bike. So 15 seconds has gone by. So 30 seconds until I can take that first heart rate palpation and get the first heart rate from her little strap. 15 more seconds. Okay, so we're at 40 seconds. For 5 seconds, basically just set up for the heart rate palpation, so you can twist your right arm over, hand, nice and relaxed. So your exercise heart rate was 60 BPM, and I can read it. Leave your hands on here. Okay, and resting heart rate, and your heart rate for exercise from this was 62 beats per minute. Okay. And at 1 minute 45, I will be grabbing her heart rate palpation one more time and also getting a blood pressure reading for stage 1. Okay, so we're at 135. 10 more seconds. Okay, you can twist your arm over, hands nice and relaxed. So resting heart rate was 60 beats per minute. Now I'm going to get your exercise blood pressure. Oh, exercise blood pressure was 128/90. Okay, so let me get your heart rate one more time. Okay. That was 60 beats per minute as well. What's your RPE? Like, what's your rating procedure exertion from 1 to 10? 1 meaning you're sitting down, doing nothing. 10 meaning you're vigorously exercising and going all out.
Probably about a 4.
Okay. Okay. So now that we've reached 3 minutes, we would increase the resistance to 1 kilogram of resistance. Okay. All right. So we've reached 3:45. I'm going to get your heart rate palpation one more time. Okay. So her exercise heart rate for that was 64 beats per minute. And now I'm going to get it from, okay. So her heart rate was 63 beats per minute from her heart rate monitor. Now that 4:30 has come up, I will need your hand like once more time. So her heart rate was 68 beats per minute. So time to obtain her blood pressure one more time for this stage. Don't leave your hand on the. Her blood pressure was 130/88. And now that we've reached 5:45, I need your hand open. Gonna get the last heart rate reading. Okay. Her heart rate was 64 beats per minute. And what was your RPE for that?
Probably about 6.
Okay, 6. Okay, now that the 6 minutes is up, we would do a 4-minute recovery time. So at 2 minutes, I would take your heart rate and also your blood pressure along with the RPE as well to make sure you're sitting okay. So you can we would decrease the resistance to 0.5 and keep the revolutions at 50 revolutions per minute. So you've been doing the recovery period for about a minute now, 55 seconds. For the next minute, you're going to keep at this pace, so the 50 revolutions per minute with the 0.5 kilograms of resistance. Keeping that nice pace, kind of letting your body cool down, relax, make sure your heart rate comes down to a nice little ease to a steady state. So we're back to normal numbers. 30 more seconds. So we're going to take a heart rate palpation right now. Okay. So her recovery heart rate was 64 beats per minute. And we're gonna get her recovery blood pressure as well. So her recovery blood pressure was 130/88. Okay. So what would you say your RP is right now during this first recovery stage?
Probably about a 4.
So yeah, because your heart rate is below 120 beats per minute, we would stop at this 2-minute mark. And so you can stop, you can get off the bike. So you can get off the bike. And so is done with the test. Thank you very much, Katie.
You're welcome.
Okay.